Sleep, it's really important, and we've seen this by reading plenty of articles in our sleep neuroscience course. For instance, Chang et al. In 2018 found that using e-readers before bed can heavily influence our overall sleep quality, our circadian rhythm, and even our next morning alertness. I'm interested if using other devices like a laptop may affect our overall sleep quality and our next day alertness. Specifically laptops, because as a college student and talking to several other college students, we tend to be on these devices a lot, working on homework for sometimes up to 4 hours before bed. So I'm interested in replicating this study, but making it more applicable to a college-based population. So for 8 days, I'm going to be using either a laptop to work on my homework or use a more traditional style of just reading books and articles on paper. I'm going to do this for 4 hours until bedtime and then go to bed and see if there's any difference in my overall sleep quality and how I'm feeling in the morning. I'm going to be observing this by using a sleep diary and taking a report on the environment differences between the two conditions. So, how did it go? Right now I am 2 nights into the sleep challenge and I'm already feeling the effects between the different conditions. First night I did the traditional study methods. I just studied using books and printed out articles. Slept great. It was really nice. I woke up feeling completely refreshed and without any sleep inertia or grogginess. And last night I studied only by using a light emitting device, which was my laptop. And oh my gosh, I feel so tired. I only got about 5.5 hours of sleep. It is the afternoon and I wanted to update you on how I'm feeling after the experimental condition. I am feeling so exhausted. I just got up from like a 2-hour nap and I'm so tired. I ended up sending an email in to Dr. Skolin asking if I could cut the study short because I don't think I can do this experimental condition any longer. I'm getting tons of micro sleeps and I am having memory problems. I'm having attention problems. I keep zoning out a lot and I need to be at my optimal functioning as a student. So I guess this really comes to show that studying on your laptop for 4 hours before bed can really impair your overall quality of life. It is the next day and luckily Dr. Skolin let me withdraw from my own case study. Yesterday was the worst. I was experiencing some really negative side effects from being in the experimental group. Blue light exposure has been known to impair sleep. It often influences your dim light melatonin onset, in which you need the lighting to be less than 20 lux in order for you to be able to fall asleep. Blue light emitting device like my laptop was emitting much more than 20 lux. That really influenced my circadian cycle too. I couldn't get to bed until a lot later. My results as an individual participant are interesting in comparison to the Chang study, because for me, I think I experienced a more severe reaction to the blue light exposure before bed, but I think that my symptoms were very similar to the ones reported in the Chang et al. Study because I struggled with sleep latency, which means that it was harder for me to fall asleep and it took a longer amount of time for me to fall asleep. And also I had struggles with next morning alertness like the Chang et al. Participants. Another interesting result from my case study is the experimental condition had such a large impact on me that it impaired my sleep the following day. Again, I had sleep latency issues and I had more nighttime awakenings. Also, I ended up waking up earlier as well, around 5:30 a.m. again. I wonder if the blue light exposure before bed ended up offsetting my circadian rhythm and overall total sleep time. I'm confident that I'm going to recover over the next few days, but it is fascinating that simply using your laptop 4 hours before bed can really have a large impact on your sleep quality and quantity.